pure electric car. See how cute the car is, and it has a truck, okay, at the back, and you can put something. You can charge this car. I mean, just at your home. If you have a garage, 7,000 to 8,000 US dollars for this car. It's not as much higher as SUV, but it's higher than the normal car. It's very easy to have a U-turn, to turn around. Hi guys, we are Two Foods in China. Today we are gonna show you we frequently use the cars in this city in Yueyang. So now we're inside the car. This car, we call it Chinese legend car because the selling of this car in the last few years it ranks the first place in the electric car market. Ranks the first, this car, okay? For today's video, we're gonna show you the Chinese legend car. So we call it the Wuling. Okay, can you see that? Wuling. We call it Wuling Mini EV. In the last few years, it always ranks the first. I mean, the car selling market. It's pure electric cars. See how cute the car is. I think the design, it looks like the kind of a Japanese style. It looks kind of like has some street corners. Very cute, very small, very short and narrow. You see the car plate? So it's the green car plate means it's pure electric. Okay, because in China, if you see this blue carpet, you see the blue carpet, it's a gas car, right? But here you see the green car plate means it's pure electric. If you buy a pure electric car, you don't need to pay tax because the tax is 10% of the car price. Well, that's something, The young people really like this car because you can customize everything of the car. You can customize the color of the car. This car, you can customize the top, the color of the top. You can customize everything. You can customize the style of the wheel. So this car can go at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. So you can drive this car to the highway, that's for sure. And the battery capacity of this car, you can drive for 170 kilometers if the electricity is full charged, If the electricity is full. So I think if you drive this car in a small city, it's quite enough. Okay, we bought this car a few years ago. We love this car because it's really easy to park. If you put down the back seats, let me show you. If you put down the back seats, and it has a truck, okay, at the back, and you can put something. Here, let me show you. You put down the back seats, and you have a big truck. So normally it has 4 seats, and for this car we even have an airbag at the front seat. We live in a small city called Yueyang because Yueyang is a small city, but in China it's small. But compared to European or US city, it's big. It has 1 million people living here. Driving such a small car is really convenient, And 170 kilometers for us is quite enough. We have a gas car. If we want to have a long journey, I mean like 1,000 miles or hundreds of miles, we're gonna drive our gas car. But if we just drive inside our city, I mean, we would like to drive this. If you have this car, you can charge this car, I mean, just at your home. If you have a garage, you can just charge this car in your garage. Just use the normal family electricity. You don't need to go to the electric station or gas station to charge this car. You can charge the car at home, in your garage. So it's really convenient. So how long it takes to charge the car? 8 hours. You need a whole night. So it's kind of like a slow charge, but it's okay. You charge it for like a whole night and got electricity full, and you can drive for 170 kilometers. Another benefit of this car is because this car is really short. It's maybe even it's only half length of a normal SUV car. See, this is a normal SUV, and see this Wuling. So it's even, I mean, half size of that SUV. Can you see that? So when you want to park a car, it's really easy to park this car. You don't have any pressure parking cars because you know in China, in the city center, if you want to go somewhere, if you want to go to some commercial area, I mean it's sometimes really hard to park the car. I mean you can see a lot of same car in the street, the same brand. Okay, because now in China, in such a small city, I think half of the car are electric. So that's why the street and city are so quiet because there's no engine noise. So now let's go inside and check the inside of this car. So you see this is the inside of the car. You see there's a screen at the front and shows you the capacity of the battery, 46% of electricity, and you can go for like 78 kilometer. So in this car, then you have air conditioner, and you have radio station, that sort of thing. So this is the back truck. You might want to see. Normally it has 2 seats. Yeah, I know it's a little bit tight if you're tall, it's a bit tight for Asian, people, for Chinese people. For most of the Chinese people, it's okay. I mean, consider about it's easy to park, it's cheap. So finally, what is the price of this car? It's like 40,000 to 50,000 RMB yuan, Chinese yuan. So it's like 7,000 to 8,000 US dollars for this car. Okay, 7,000 to 8,000 US dollar for this pure electric car. You don't need to pay the tax, and you can drive 100 at a speed of 100 kilometer per hour, 170 kilometer battery capacity. Okay, so I think even for Chinese people, it's super cheap.
See the driving feeling.
Yeah, I think the suspension of this car is comfortable. I mean, and the view of this car is actually quite much higher than just the normal family car. It's not as much higher as SUV, but it's higher than the normal car, you see? So if you drive this car, I think the experience, is comfortable. I mean, especially suspension, it's soft,
I like to drive this car because it's very quiet.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to control. Very like
I mean, the handling
lady
of this car,
friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't have to have the muscles, and you can control it. And for the wheel, it's very easy to handle.
Yeah, I think the super benefit of this car, I've got to mention, it's very easy to have a U-turn, to turn around. Because this car is very short. Sometimes if you drive an SUV, if you want to make a U-turn in the narrow road, okay, imagine about that. You have to do like 2 or 3 times. But for this car, it's just, you do it for once and you have a U-turn. We are now going along this like super wide road. Actually, this is the busiest road in this city. It's a main road. So you say you 4 lanes, 5 lanes for each direction. The other direction, there are also 5 lanes, so it has 10 lanes. It's not a highway. It's just like the normal road, but like an avenue. But it has 10 lanes, not including the 2 lanes over there for scooters and bikes. So this road, it's straight and it's wide. I mean, it's connection to the other city. It's a connection of the other highway, or high-speed train, high-speed rail station. So this road is very important. That's why it's super wide.
Let's talking about the conception of big and small. I think in Chinese mind, we define some cities are the big cities and the rest are small. So we don't feel like, okay, to the scale of population, we only see like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangdong, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, they are big cities. And for the rest, they are small in Chinese conception.